Joey, I always think that it's a great honor to be part of these great horses. And he is great. There's no question in my mind that he is a great horse. His reputation precedes him. Are you happy with the way that Got The Greenlight has come through his preparation for the 2021 renewal of the Vodacom Durban July?
Very excited, Andrew. We decided to give him a 2-month break from the Champions Challenge to the July. A lot of people say that it may be not the right decision to make, but at the end of the day, they don't work with the horse every single day for the last 4 years. For my money, he had come off after a 7-month layoff, and we were always on the back foot, leading into the Hawaii Stakes, into the Horse Chestnut, into the Champions Challenge. He had a hard campaign. For me, the hardest thing about training racehorses is when to take your foot off the pedal. Very easy to put your foot down and think they're machines. So I just felt that this horse we needed to take our foot off the pedal, freshen him up, which I gave him that month to freshen up in. And for me, it sounds weird. Every single time I've worked this horse in the last 4 or 5 weeks, unbelievable how he just keeps improving. Every morning when I've given him a hard gallop, his time gets better and better. I don't even think he's reached his full potential yet. Please God that we get there one day. But what we've seen at the moment, I'll take with both hands forever and a day. He's just a very, very special horse. Dale and Sammy, Hassan Adams, myself, Muzi, Olympia, the groom, and Sandy. Obviously, yeah, I think that we're just the chosen ones that have been blessed to be around this horse. He's done exceptionally well. We're very, very happy with the way the progress has gone. July is never easy to win. It's been something that all of us have wanted to do our whole lives, but there's no doubt in my mind we've got the horse that gives us a bright chance of maybe pulling it off. I think there's about 5-6 horses in the race that must have big chances, but I'm approaching the race the way I've approached my whole life. Is respect all, fear none, and that's the way we're going into the July.
Well, when you think of the great horses that have won this July, we do know that Rainbow Bridge can also be talked about as a great horse because he's won 5 Grade 1 races. He's won 2 Mets, he's won Champions Miles. He's got a merit rating of 134, which is 10 pounds superior to you.
Well, all I can say is that any owner that would own Rainbow Bridge would be over the moon to be involved with such a champion. There is no doubt he's a hell of a horse. I think Eric Sands has done just an absolutely remarkable job with him to keep him going for so long. He's been a champion from the day he put his foot on the race course. I wouldn't be shocked if he does win the July. I'll be the first one to congratulate him. He's a super horse, and I'm just honoured to be around and to be put in the same breath as a horse like that. Coming down to what his rating is, like I said in previous interviews, I broke no rules. I played by the rules. If it is my knowledge on how handicapping works, it's taken me a long time to study the handicapping process. It's taken me put hours and hours into how the system works, what it allows you to do and what it doesn't allow you to do.
Lots of books,
and
checkbooks.
Exactly, checkbooks, the outliers. We've done over 10,000 hours of studying form of how it all works. So I wasn't here to play any games. You've got to remember through the early part of the season, which was when the Cape season was taking place, my owners, there's Dalenton Sammy and Hassan Adams, were sitting on their couches watching Rainbow Bridge, Belgarion, Do It Again, all these horses winning the Queen's Plate, running in the Met, winning the Met, and we were sitting with our horse in the box. We made that decision that if we do go to Cape Town and we run in the first 3, there's no doubt we're going to jump from a 124 through to a 130, 132, exactly where Belgarion is. So sometimes you just take a back seat, watch everything unfold in front of you, and we met the horses here in Joburg that couldn't give us a penalty too, because we were always the best horse in the race. So in saying that, I think that we have placed him very well. I've got to once again thank my partners for their patience, because when you've got a champion, it's very difficult to sit back and watch horses winning these big races, knowing that you are on par with them, if not better than them. But it's been a dream, a lifelong dream for all of us to win the July. And it is my job as a trainer, it is my responsibility to my clients to bring the horse in at the best possible weight and to do my job to the best of my ability, which I hopefully have done. Doesn't mean that we pass the post, but I've given him fair chance of carrying the right weight. What fascinates me is last year Justin Snaith did it with Belgarion, and they were just about building statues of him. This year I did it with Got The Greenlight, and I hear they dig in my grave. So at the end of the day, what's good for one must be good for the other.
It's called the patience of Joe or Job, whichever you prefer.
Whichever one you want. But that's the bottom line with the weight. He's got a fantastic weight. He's a super horse, and you've got to have a turn of footer, and that he has been blessed with. I still got the greatest respect, as I said, for Rainbow Bridge. You've got to respect a two-time July champion and run third. You don't win 2 Julys and run third in another July if you're not a champion. So greatest respect to do it again as well. He knows what it takes to win the July top yard. I was quite impressed with Belgarion's gallop this morning. Once again, I know that he's out, we meet him on better weight terms, but I thought that his last run was very, very impressive. Knowing Samanga, I think that there's a lot of improvement to come from him as well. And then obviously you've got to respect the three-year-olds in the race. If you like linebacker, then obviously you've got to respect Rascallion and you've got to respect Cometidon. Just looking through the form the other day, funny enough, Rascallion has run a length from the first time he's met linebacker up to their last run. There was still roughly a length between them. So just goes to show a little bit of luck in running that can turn the tables. And then obviously Cometidon, I thought that is, when you've had an injury and you've come back, maybe it takes you 2 runs to get to your best. I think those are the horses that will fight it out. I think it's a top class race. I hope the pace is on. We always want a fair race, and may the best horse win, and may it be a successful race for Vodacom. And obviously a massive, massive thank you to them for their continued sponsorship. Where horse racing is at the moment, we cannot thank these sponsors enough. So I hope they have a very, very successful day, and may everyone enjoy it, and may the best horse win.